We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Milwaukee Brewers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's Chris Owings now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Arizona. Shortstop, Chris Owings.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Well, Matt, you talk about an uphill battle and bad timing. You're playing poorly, and you turn around on the schedule, and look who you're facing. You're facing their best pitcher. You're facing the ace. It's going to take a full team effort, and you're going to need a little luck in this one to win it.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Number 44.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. High in the air out towards shallow right. Perez moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. In is Christian Yelich. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Brewers. Center fielder, Christian Yelich.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. And this catches the outside corner, strike one.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
There now is Pollock, and he's got it for the first out. Garcia, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Hard hit ball to second, backhanded. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. And that's in there for strike one.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Here's Ryan Braun now. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Greinke comes set. First pitch on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time. Hit hard up the middle. Owings to his left. He's there. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Jake Lamb. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Lifted in the air out to right. Perez giving chase. He's got it one away. Now batting, David Peralta. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Into the windup and the pitch. Line towards center field. Yelich is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Here's J.D. Martinez. Not the shiniest at batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. Standing in, Chris Herman. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Chris Herman.
Drilled on the ground is short. Garcia gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Eric Timms. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
Eric
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Swing and a miss. 1-1. 2-1.
1 strike. That's
3-1 now. Manny Pena is on deck. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Stepping in, Manny Pena. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Squared that one up just a little late. I'm set with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here's Greinke's 1-2. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. High pop-up. Goldschmidt is there for it. 1 away. Here's Neil Walker. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone.
Neil Walker.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Peralta racing back, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now in the box, Hernan Perez. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. And this is by Goldschmidt down the line, a fair ball. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. So stepping in, Zach Davies, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
There's 2 outs and 2 runners in scoring position. I don't care if it's the pitcher or not. He's got to treat him like another hitter. You can't let him beat you here. This is a big at bat.
A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Ready now, A.J. Pollock hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
A.J. Pollock.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Finally, a take. No, seriously. That's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Little dribbler down the line. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Stepping into the box, Zach Greinke. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To short, hit hard. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Chris Owings. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke.
Yelich.
Sent on the ground out to second. Played on the backhand. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. Striding in once again, Orlando Arcia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. The 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. For Yelich, that's stolen base number 4 on the year. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And he's safe. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1. Into the box now, Travis Shaw. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Well, when you're facing good hitters, you got to mix it up. Most people say pitch off the fastball. Clearly right here, that first pitch changeup for a strike has now set up everything else. He's pitching off the changeup.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Martinez. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. The runner scores from second, and he will pull into second with an RBI double. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan Braun. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Goldschmidt is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So digging in now.
Number 7, Eric Tim.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the changeup is way low that time. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now it's 2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
3-0 now. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. It kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Ready for another chance? Manny Pena. He popped out in his first trip. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. First and second now, 1 man out. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Next for Milwaukee.
Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he misses with a high changeup that time, a dangerous pitch.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Here's a drive toward the gap in right center, and that's going to split the alley for extra bases. 1 run scores. 2 runs score. And the run will score all the way from first. Make it 5-1. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Hernan Perez. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both the lefty and the righty up to throw. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Marte gloves it. Throw gets him. 2 down. So striding in, Zach Davies. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
0-2.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. A man on third with 2 down. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Yelich is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ball one.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready to deliver the 1-2 to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Jake Lamb standing in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this one is gone. A home run. Digging in, David Peralta. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
David Peralta.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground at first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. In is Christian Yelich. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Center fielder, number 21.
And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball. 0-1.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hard hit ball to second. But this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in and looking for more, Travis Shaw. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Slice down the left side, but foul.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know he's got 5 pitches in his arsenal to put him away. It's almost impossible for the hitter to sit on anything.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
J.D. Martinez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And Walker will put this one away for out number 1. So striding forward now, Chris Herman comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in, A.J. Pollock. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher spot from leading off the next inning. Stepping up now, Zach Greinke.
Zach Greinke.
From the stretch. Runners off for second. High in the air out to center field. Yelich is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Here's Ryan Braun now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
For the Brewers, left fielder Ryan Braun.
Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike 1. in there, and it's 0-2 now.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
1-2.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Here's Greinke's 1-2. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner. And he will get there at first, so he reaches on the drop third strike.
First base.
Ready for another shot now. Eric Timms. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here's the 0-1. The high fastball is in there. A pause and the 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Eric Timms is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the fifth. Martinez there to put it away for round number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter.
Here's Neil Walker. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Hard hit to first. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that the inning comes to a close. Ready for another shot now. Chris Owings. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Chris Owings.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard. Digging in to try it again. Ketel Marte. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Ready once again, Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 2 thus far. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. And that misses for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Runners on the move for second. And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. Yelich is there. Let's see if they try it. And they decide not to push things here with one away as he'll hold on at third base. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jake Lamb comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Ball 1.
Outside,
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Chopped in front of home plate, and he is out on the tag. Ready for another chance? David Peralta. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. A fastball that just misses inside.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. Striding in once again, Hernan Perez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Fielder, Hernan Perez.
And that misses inside. 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Martinez on the run. He's got it 1 away. Digging in once again, Zach Davies. He bats here with a 3-run lead in inning number 6. Lifted in the air out to center field. Pollock is there. 2 gone. Now batting, Christian Yelich. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Next pitch will be an even 80 so far for Greinke. That's wide, 2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And that's finally over for a strike. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point.
Martinez.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Perez has it in his tracks. 1 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Herman. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. Stepping into the box, A.J. Pollock. A hit in 2 tries so far. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Stepping in, Zach Greinke, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Jeremy Hazelbaker will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Hard on the ground towards short. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Shelby Miller will come on in relief now. Next to bat Orlando Arcia. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Hard ground ball to third. Lamb fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And that misses, ball 1. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence. Following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Left fielder number 8.
Standing in, Ryan Braun. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Ball 1.
And a ball, 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Miller gets the sign. Here's the 1-0. On the ground up the middle. Owings has it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
First baseman number
At the plate,
7.
Eric Timms. Couple of walks for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Ball 2 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And a changeup right down the middle.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective. when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though. Full count with 2 outs now, so if he can...
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Martinez. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. In now, Manny Pena. Over 2 with a walk for him so far. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Herman waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Owings. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Line drive to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
Number 4,
Digging in the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit in the air out to center field. Yelich is under it. 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit back toward the mound. And there's his first base hit in this one. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Now in the box, Jake Lamb. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here's the 1-0. 2-0. 2 runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And here's a ball hit in the air. Shaw into shallow left. He gets there as the runner breaks for home. At the plate, David Peralta. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Smoke toward third. Shaw has it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Neil Walker. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Jorge De La Rosa. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. Skied into straightaway right. Martinez giving chase. 1 away. Stepping into the box, Hernan Perez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Marte ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Settling in now, Zach Davies. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Owings is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
J.D. Martinez.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Braun is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Chris Herman. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Liner toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Standing in, A.J. Pollock, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now a flare out toward right center. Here comes Yelich. He can't get to it. This one's down. Herman is on his way home. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. The pitcher, Jorge De La Rosa, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is it. Brendan Drury will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Pollock rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 7-4 contest. Here's Chris Owings now. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Oliver Drake answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Oliver Drake.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. A late swing at a slider for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Line to the right side. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? He will not, as he didn't want a chance ending the inning at third, so he stays put with 2 away now. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And he will make the catch here for the final out. And the Brewers have ended their 5-game losing streak as the ball. Just a few miles off the shores of Lake Michigan, we're at Miller Park in Milwaukee. It's the home opener of this new season between the Cleveland Indians and the afternoon baseball now from lovely Miller Park in Milwaukee. It's the home opener.
Leading off the afternoon for Cleveland, left field.
Afternoon baseball now from lovely Miller Park in Milwaukee. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Cleveland Indians and the Milwaukee Brewers. Brewers baseball starts right now. Here's Michael Brantley. He will lead this one off today.
Left fielder, number 23.